Hello everybody, welcome back to another Drive Master 2 Chroma video. As you can see here from Martinsville, we had Xfinity Series action this weekend, no Truck Series this weekend. So it was Tanner Gray who picked up the win. And then you had the Cup Series car, which was actually driven by William Byron this weekend. And you had the part-time Eric Almirola finish third. And as we see to the rest of the results, we had a couple of DNFs in this race. There were J.J. Yaley, Leland Honeyman, Dawson Cram, Casey Mears, Joey Gase, Anthony Alfredo, Parker Kligerman, Jordan Anderson, Ryan Sieg, and Corey Day. There was definitely a lot of action in that race. Unfortunately, there's a lot of guys that were taken out. But yeah, that's just Barnesville for you. So without further ado, let's get going tomorrow. As we get set to go here from Martinsville, we continue to progress around the season. The Fords are continuing to dominate, while the Chevrolets and Toyotas definitely came up strong as of late. Denny Hamlin, myself, and others definitely came on strong. But so far this season, it's been dominated by the Fords. So this is definitely a track where I could definitely see a Ford winning this weekend. So let's find out. Let's get on to it. Barnesville, Virginia next. 40 laps. Here we go. So we start 32nd. William Byron's on the pole, and your defending champion, Noah Gregson, lines up on second as we take the green, just behind my teammate, Cole Custer. And we're going to jump up to the middle lane here. Ty Gillen does not have much help. We come into this weekend, there was also some news surrounding Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and the Hayek Motorsports number 47. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has announced that he will be leaving the Hayek Motorsports number 47 at the season's end. A Daytona 500 winner and a guy that has won at many super speedways, actually 4 to make that exact. He'll be leaving Hayek Motorsports, and apparently, according to reports, this was his decision. So the team wanted him back. It sounds like he's going to be leaving. He has no idea exactly. Well, he has said that he signed somewhere, but he's just waiting to announce them. So we'll find out where that's going. Because there have been rumors going around right now that he's going to the Spire Motorsports camp. And to be exactly who he's going to be replacing is unknown. Because One car I've been hearing is that it's been Michael McDowell's number 71. There have been talks that Michael McDowell can retire at season's end. So it'll be interesting to see how that all goes, if in fact that's true. As we're sitting at 24th right now, Austin Hill leads. It's not been the greatest start to the season for him, but he's starting to turn it on as of late, so that's good to see from him. Ross Chastain sits in second right now. There have definitely been some things around Ross Chastain as well. Not as of like his uncertain future. There have been talks that he could be either having extension talks, or he could be like looking for a better opportunity somewhere. There have been also some wild rumors going around that he could be considered as the next driver to drive number 48 next year, if Alex Bowman doesn't step it up. So that'll be interesting to see if that's true. And speaking of Alex Bowman, it's kind of falling back a little bit. We're just trying to get in the draft with somebody at the moment. We had a slight sniff of the draft, even though he moved up there. Sorry, we caught up to a pack here. Austin Hill continues to lead. I'm a little shocked. So, I really kind of expected Austin Hill to do well at the big tracks, but not the short tracks when it comes to the draft. I know he's pretty good at drafting all around, but I was not expecting a drafting version of Martinsville to be something up his alley, I guess. So far, he's been dominating up to this point. He's at full control. His teammate is kind of up here as well, of Jesse Love. He had a great start to the season. Something hasn't been going right for him right now in these last few races. We'll see if they can get it turned around. as Austin Hill continues to lead. This has definitely been a drive of his Cup Series career so far for him. Good to see. As much as I'm not an Austin Hill fan in real life, but that's for his career mode, I can't be really too biased, so from a non-biased standpoint, I'm kind of happy for him right now. So we're sitting at 16th. We're just in the mid, 10, 20s up to this point. We're approaching halfway. So it looks like Ross Chastain and Austin Hill have just been on an island of their own. Seems like nothing. It seems like both of those guys are just single-handedly pulling away from us. So I'm looking at Joey Logano's time. He's not really coming down. Whereas Ross Chastain is not even pushing him either, because he should be like 0.80 if he's pushing him. Right now, both of those guys are single-handedly pulling away from us, which is kind of strange. We're halfway in this race. I don't know how this big pack, compared to say Ross Chastain and Austin Hill, who are probably not even pushing each other right now, are basically pulling away from a huge pack. I get it's a short track, but god dang. I was not expecting that. But will that last? Who knows? We continue going on here. There was also something else I forgot to mention as well. Josh Berry has actually been signed to drive that 6 car. I was about to talk about Bragg's last week, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Another thing in news came out as well is that Josh Berry will be driving the 6 next year for RFK. This was kind of expected. I mean, the Wood brothers are not the greatest team, but they're not that bad either, as long as you have the right driver behind the wheel. Josh Berry could definitely drive, because he hasn't been in the right equipment. And RFK definitely wants to take a chance on him, just like they did with Ryan Preece. I mean, that experiment is definitely working out in real life. So, thinking maybe they could do the same with Josh Berry. So yeah, 2 things in news came out this weekend. I wanted to share. I almost forgot about that one, actually. But anyways, as we continue on, there hasn't been any caution out, but I am noticing we are starting to catch the pack catch those guys a little bit, which is really good. Now their lead is just under 2 seconds now. We have not really moved all that much because of our engine time, so that's not even helping either. And as of the time I'm recording this, they're going to stack up. So as of the time I'm recording this, I know I'm going to be sending this after Christmas Eve, or after Christmas, but as of the time I'm recording this, it's basically the day before Christmas Eve, so wish you all a Merry Christmas, no matter however you celebrate, or if you do celebrate, or whatever, or just have happy holidays in general. We're just trying to stay in the draft with Joey Logano here. He's not making that easy. I thought we had some hope as Jesse Love has taken over the lead, along with his teammate Austin Hill. The RCR duo, the 2 rookies, are basically trying to show what RCR is really capable of. Because last year they had Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon behind the wheel. Well, Kyle Busch didn't do bad. He was never able to get the job done. It hasn't been for a lack of effort. We haven't had a caution in this race, which is kind of surprising. Not gonna lie. We are catching Joey Logano at the moment. Hopefully he doesn't come down. Okay, he does not. But William Byron's gonna try to zoom on right past us. Brad Keselowski's right here. Ty Dillon also in the mix. Christopher Bell. It's been a struggle of a season for Christopher Bell, which is kind of surprising. We're going to try to push William Byron here with just 3 laps to go. I think we're going to go caution-free in this race, as Ty Dillon, last year's Daytona 500 winner, leads this race Just less than 2 to go. Can he finish it off? We're now just less than 2 laps to go here. We're going to try to set up a run ourselves on William Byron.
The white flag,
waves. 1 lap to go. Ty Dillon currently leads down the back straightaway. Christopher Bell setting up a run. It's getting stalled. Coming to the line. Ty Dillon picks up his 2nd career win, and he does it at Martinsville. Back to victory lane goes Ty Dillon, and now he is back in the playoffs, but he does it later than when he got in last year. All right, Ty Dillon, Christopher Bell, Ross Chastain, Jesse Love, Ryan Truex, Austin Hill, who basically dominated the first half, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch, and John Hunter Nemechek make your top 10. I have to say, that was definitely a good run for Austin Hill there. He's definitely showing what he's capable of. It's just he didn't have the greatest start to the year. But I definitely believe he'll definitely turn it around before season's end. That's just me. No DNF since nobody crashed, obviously. It was just Michael McDowell was the guy who finished in last, and who, like I mentioned, was in the rumor mill, could retire. And that could be Ricky Stenhouse Jr. if he just rides. So that's going to do it for me. And I'll see you guys in the next one.